Hi everyone, this is Balázs from RacingBrick. Today is the 1st of December, and that only means one thing for LEGO fans: a literal flood of 2026 set reveals is coming. The gates are only half open at the moment though. We've already seen a few sets, but I expect more to drop later today or tomorrow. If you don't want to miss any of the news, make sure to subscribe to the channel. The funny part is, we have 3 Technic sets here, but they are all March releases, revealed before the January wave. That's unusual to say the least. Anyway, I will talk about them based on the photos we have so far, first impressions and all the interesting details I could spot. I also added a city train set to the mix, also coming in March. It might seem like an odd addition, but trust me, there's a good reason for it. Let's start with the smallest one. So this is the 42225 yellow motorbike. It is a 7 plus set with 151 pieces, retailing for €10 or dollars. At first glance it looks like a cute little starter model, but if you are not brand new to Technic, you may get some strange deja vu. Didn't we see this before? Yes, this is the 42132 motorcycle from 2022. Now I get it, you can't reinvent the wheel every year, small playsets always come back, don't change what works and so on, but this refresh feels a bit too soon. There are differences of course, actually a lot of them. We also get the new engine parts with 3 small yellow pistons. Some sections have been rebuilt, but the resemblance brings up an uncomfortable topic. 4 years ago, at the same price, we also got a cool B model. I even kept both versions built because I like them so much. The good old days. On to the next one. This is the 42226 BMW M4 GT3 Evo race car, a proud member of the car transporter gang based on size and price. And speaking of the price, let's start with that. If you remember my disappointment about the 42223 Ford GT40 landing at €75 or dollars, that felt like a huge jump for this size category. Now this BMW and the new Jeep as well are listed at €65 or dollars, which matches some of the 2025 releases. So this feels somewhat better, but what's going on with the GT40 then? I guess I will need to build it to find out. Back to the BMW. Being a race car, we get the usual Asphalt Legends collaboration, lots of colors and even more stickers. The front is pretty crowded with big system pieces in the middle. It's a bit unusual for Technic at this scale, but overall it works for me. Here's a key detail in the non-blurred image: black half bushes are back. These were super rare, only appearing in a single Viking set about 20 years ago. The curved panel above the front wheel is also suspicious. It appears even shorter than the relatively new 3x9 panel introduced last year. The back of the box reveals more angles, tons of stickers, opening doors, and a somewhat hidden hand-of-God steering knob. The rear wing is mostly system, and the diffuser and taillights also mix in plenty of system parts. The rear wheel arches have different colors on each side. The blue one appears in the in-game reference in the corner. We don't see an opening hood, but zooming in reveals pistons, so yes, we do get an engine. From the front it definitely looks like a BMW, but at this scale even the best designers can't work miracles. The proportions are quite off overall. Now let's see the third set, the 42227 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon SUV. Another flashback, this time to 2021, we already had a Jeep Wrangler in this exact size category. The color scheme is different, nice to see some teal in Technic, although I'm still patiently waiting for purple parts. The grille, headlights, wheels and front fenders look very familiar, but that's where the similarities end. You might say the model selection department is being a little lazy, but to be fair, the designer seems to have only reused the parts that didn't need improvement. The back of the box shows hand-of-God steering, this time through the spare wheel. The hood opens to reveal a small V6, definitely an upgrade from the previous version that had a sticker as the engine. I doubt the front axle has room for suspension with the engine right above it, but the rear certainly does, with shock absorbers and the differential, the latter missing from the last model. We also get a brick-built surfboard on top and a little rubber duck. Overall, I quite like this one. So, just a few words about this city set, the 60508 Police Train Heist. A very interesting concept for a train set, but what matters most here is what's inside. Powered up, we still get the classic 2-port hub and the remote, and that makes me a little sad. As I mentioned in my previous videos, when power functions transitioned to powered up, trains were among the first sets showcasing the new system. If 2026 trains are still using the old powered up hardware, then I wouldn't expect a new platform next year. Disappointing, but who knows, maybe I will still be surprised. So folks, these were the March 2026 Technic sets revealed today. Expect more Technic and many more themes to drop soon. Let me know what you think about these so far. Let's talk about it in the comment section. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe with notifications as more exciting LEGO videos are coming soon. See you next time, bye bye.